My name is Dr. George McCord, and I will be your instructor for this bachelor's level course in which we will be discussing preparedness as it relates to terrorism events and how Homeland Security and emergency management personnel work together to ensure national preparedness for those terrorism-related events. We are also going to outline the origin and purpose of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, identify methods utilized by Homeland Security stakeholders to ensure that the United States is ready for any acts of terrorism. We will assess the National Response Framework, NRF, as it relates to terrorism, describe how the Incident Command System works within the NRF and the National Incident Management System, or NIMS, to improve the response to terrorism incidents. We will also be developing an ICS structure in response to a fictitious terrorist incident. We will also be creating a response plan to a large-scale terrorism incident that addresses critical infrastructure, fiscal revitalization, and public health and safety, and determining whether a specific situation requires an incident action plan. We will also develop initial response strategies for an incident, including how many resources should be assigned to accomplish these strategies and determine when operational periods should begin and what incident command system forms should be used to complete an IAP for a specific situation. We will distinguish roles and responsibilities of terrorism planning and preparedness in various federal, state, and local agencies, determine which federal, state, and local agencies should be activated in response to our fictitious terrorist event, evaluate governmental and non-governmental Homeland Security programs for disaster mitigation and management, and determine the Homeland Security programs that should be involved in planning the response to that fictional incident. We will be analyzing CBRN agents and how their characteristics influence terrorism, preparedness, and response. We will be analyzing the impact of chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and high-yield explosives, which is CBRN, agents on terrorism prevention, preparedness, and response planning. Describe the response activities that must take place when arriving on a suspected crime scene involving CBRN agents. Identify personal protective equipment, PPE, that may be needed to keep responders safe at a crime scene involving CBRN agents, and determining the ways the emergency responders can help to prevent and prepare for events involving CBRN agents. We will distinguish the roles and responsibilities of terrorism planning and preparedness in various federal, state, and local agencies. Explain why a chosen sector is a critical asset and the ramifications of its disruption. Describe the risks, including the interdependent risks, the threatened disruption of a chosen sector. Identify the specific roles and responsibilities of the local, regional, and national critical infrastructure partners within a chosen sector. We will also evaluate governmental and non-governmental Homeland Security programs for disaster mitigation and management. Determine government and non-governmental Homeland Security programs that are specific to a chosen sector and explain how threats are assessed, planned for, or mitigated in a chosen sector by specific governmental and non-governmental Homeland Security programs. Lastly, we will relate the importance of the roles of operational security, or OPSEC, and site security to terrorism prevention, preparedness, and mitigation. We will define operational security and describe the countermeasures to OPSEC issues in a chosen sector. To be successful in this class, I strongly suggest you do the following 3 things. Read all the course announcements, read the unit lectures and required assignments in the textbook and the provided links for each unit. Submit all required assignments on a timely basis. And please let me know in advance if you will be having any issues in doing so. Finally, this course utilizes academic writing extensively, so please make sure that you take full advantage of all of the available CSU resources, such as the Success Center, aka Team Succeed, APA resources and guidelines, and other resources highlighted in the announcement section. Disasters and critical events will never stop, and we as practitioners will always have the responsibility for planning, preparing, responding, and recovering from them. Above all, I hope you enjoy and learn from this class, Disaster Planning and Management, and I look forward to working with you and helping you to achieve your goals. In that regard, please know that I am here for you. That means if you need to contact me for any reason, Please feel free to reach out to me either by email or phone. My contact information is located under the Professor Profile section located in the course. Best of luck and be safe in all you do.